You want a cup of coffee?
Yeah, that'd be good. Look, I want to talk to you about your offer.
You thought about it.
I did.
Good. Don't tell me you're here to renegotiate the terms.
I'm not taking it. Mike, just listen to me. When I was on trial, I said that I was given a gift, and I threw it away. Well, I wasn't just trying to bullshit the jury. I meant that. And as easy as it would be for me to just come back and pick up right where we left off, I can't look myself in the mirror if all I'm doing is going back to corporate law.
Why don't you just come back for a month?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's easier to find a job when you have one. Come back, pad your resume while you look for something else.
Harvey, if I come back for 1 month, it'll be 2 months. Then 6 months. The next thing I know, I won't have helped a single person in 10 years.
It's not true. You'll have helped me.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
I don't care what you meant. Jessica left last night. I know you know that. I just need somebody I can trust until we figure things out.
Harvey, I'm not doing this.
God damn it, you stood in front of me once, begging me to hire you, and I did. And now I'm asking you to do the same thing, and you're telling me to go screw myself.
That's not what I'm doing, and you know it.
Mike, I need this.
Look, I'm sorry, Harvey. I can't. I just can't.
What are you doing here, Harvey?
I'm here for a fresh start.
I assume by fresh start, you mean you want me to do something to help Mike Ross now that he's out in the world.
Anita, you heard his speech to that jury. He was given a gift and he threw it away. And the reason it was so effective is because he meant it.
Get to the point, Harvey.
If Mike puts himself in front of the character and fitness committee, will you stand up there with him?
I don't believe this. He's not been in there 3 months, and you want me to help him con more people?
He's not trying to con people. He's trying to help people.
Then let him go work in a soup kitchen.
Look, you proved your point. The whole world knows he's a fraud, and he may not have served his entire sentence, but he deserves a chance to lead a life now that he's out.
So why don't you go back to the same person that got him out in the first place?
What?
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Sean Cahill has as much sway over that committee as I do, and he owes Mike. I don't. So why aren't you going to him?
Because a word from the woman who put him away is worth 1,000 from the guy who got him out.
Nice try, but you two did something to get that kid out, and you don't want to shine a light on that by appearing together in public.
That's not true.
No? Well, let's get Cahill on the phone right now and see if his lies match your lies. I didn't think so. You're the same man you were when Mike went in, and the fact that he made a crooked deal to get himself out lets me know that he is too.
Anita.
Sell it somewhere else, Harvey, because I'm done.
The next time you want something from me, Mr. Ross, at least have the balls to ask me yourself.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna tell me you had nothing to do with Harvey asking me to help you get a law license.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. I didn't even know about it until you just showed up here and told me.
Then why did I get 5 calls from 5 different legal clinics all asking about your case?
Because the day after I got out, I followed through on my promise to that jury to try to do some good. If that's all you came here to say, why don't you leave me alone? I had a rough day.
I'm gonna leave you alone, but not before I tell you what I tried to tell your old boss. You wanna do good? Be my guest. But do it in another profession. Because if I ever even catch wind of you trying to get work at any of these places, you can bet your ass I will do everything I can to stop it.
What the hell did you do?
Mike, not now. I'm not in the mood.
Well, I wasn't in the mood when I got home to find Anita Gibbs waiting for me.
Mike, I'm sorry.
You're sorry? She came to my house to tell me that if I even so much as try to get a job at a legal clinic, she's gonna make it her life's mission to stop me.
She can't do that.
Did you hear me? I wasn't even on her radar. I had one thing I wanted to do, and you ruined it for me, just because you can't accept the fact that I don't want to come back here.
I wasn't trying to get you back. I was trying to help.
I don't believe you.
Mike.
Are you telling me you don't want me to come back here?
Of course I do, and you can come back at any time, but that doesn't mean that
I don't care what it means. And just to make it absolutely clear, in case there is any doubt, if by some miracle the hand of God touches me and I'm somehow able to practice law again, this is the last place that I am ever coming back to.
Mike.
Stop messing with my life.
Nathan, You remember me.
I remember everyone. What are you doing here?
I'm here because I may not have been there when you dropped off your resume, but I still run that clinic. I'm here to offer you a job.
I don't understand.
Hector Suarez. I'm assuming you remember him too, right?
What about him?
Well, after you left, I picked up your file.
Don't tell me. You kept him in the country.
No, Mike, you did. I thought maybe this guy will become a lawyer someday. And then I read about you in the paper last year and found out you never did.
So you knew that I faked being a lawyer twice, and you're still here to offer me a job?
I wouldn't be, except for this. You told the truth. As far as I'm concerned, that means you're worth taking a chance on.
Wow, you really are a do-gooder.
I'm not here to do good for you. I'm here to do good for my clinic. Because I'm hiring a partner-level attorney from one of the top firms in the city for the price of the kid who gets me my coffee.
You have a kid who gets you coffee?
No, we can't afford that. But if we could, I'd pay him what I'm gonna pay you. So are you in or not?
When do I start? By violating your lease, he has grounds to evict you, which is why you have to give him a check for the money you owe him while this case moves forward.
I can't do that.
You don't have the money anymore.
I had to buy blankets, space heaters. There were a couple of nights that AJ's breathing was so bad, we had to go to a motel down the street.
Don't worry, Sophia. Not only are we gonna get your window fixed, but I promise you, you'll get to keep your home too.
Thank you.
There's a real world out there, and like I told you, there's an experienced lawyer on the other side looking to exploit our mistakes. If you overpromise and underdeliver, you're just making them that much more vulnerable to a shitty offer.
Is that what they taught you in corporate lowballing 101?
Excuse me?
You don't give a shit about these people. And Nathan and everyone else here might be buying your bullshit, but I know why you're really here.
I get it. You checked up on me.
I didn't need to check up on you. I've heard your story 1,000 times. You couldn't hack it at your corporate law firm, so you're slumming it here until you can figure out a way to jump back into your cushy, stick it to the working man job. I see that I'm right. So keep your wisdom to yourself, because I'm actually here to help people, not just remind them what a cruel world it is out there.
I know what you're thinking. How could she not know?
I checked the box.
You did, but I was the one who brought the application to Nathan, and he told me not to tell anyone.
Why not?
Because he didn't want them to judge you.
I would have thought everyone knew anyway.
Why would you think that?
Because it was all over the journal.
People here don't read the journal. We read the Huffington Post.
So what Marissa thinks is what they all think.
I don't know. But for what it's worth, I wouldn't have said anything whether Nathan told me to or not. It's not my story to tell.
Thank you, Oliver.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, can you listen up for a sec? Marissa. This won't take long. When Nathan introduced me, he told you that I used to work at Pearson Specter Lit. What he didn't tell you is why I don't work there anymore. And the reason isn't that I couldn't hack it as a corporate lawyer. It's because I wasn't a lawyer at all. Here, read that. That is my story. That's what I did. Every word of these articles is true. I never should have been at Pearson Specter. But not being a lawyer isn't the only reason I didn't belong there. You see, the whole reason that I wanted to be a lawyer in the first place was so that I could help the kind of people that come into this clinic every single day. Now, I thought you all knew this, but it's clear to me now that you don't. Now, Nathan wanted to protect me, but I'd rather have you respect me. If any of you have any questions at all, please come talk to me about it. But if not, let's get back to work.
Mike, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I did.